all right.
All right. Well, Jeff did it. So
Go ahead.
no,
You do it. Everyone wants to see you do it. With your joyful smile.
All right.
You got a microphone on you. All
right. I know.
What?
All right,
You're
y'all.
gonna blow out
I
the
said it
audio on
6
this.
times. Well, my bad. Yeah, I don't need a mic if y'all didn't know.
Yeah, she might be a little loud.
I'm loud and sometimes I'm extra, but that's me. Take it or leave it.
So what are we talking about today?
So we are talking about our first tow, y'all. Our first tow with the HDT semi truck situation. How'd it go?
The first tow? It went
Yes.
fine.
That's
So-
is that your? Oh, that's so boring. Give us
that's-
more.
that's
Give
the
the
start.
people more.
Do you want to talk or do you want me to talk?
Go ahead, Jeff.
All right, so we we left Florida and drove to Texas over the course of 2.5 days. And we hooked up the trailer for the first time in Florida and got out of our spot. The spot was in a kind of an awkward place to get out of. And it would have been awkward with the F-350. We probably would have had to do the same thing to get out of it with the F-350, but we had to back the trailer up to get it away from a tree and then pull really far out and then swing around. But we got out. So all in all, it wasn't too bad on maneuverability. We got some video of that. And then we drove that day to a rest area in Mississippi, Mississippi Welcome Center, and they actually, believe it or not, had full-blown pull-throughs that you could park in. They don't have any services, of course, but there is a dump station on site, but it was closed, and we didn't need it, so it didn't matter. But anyways, off topic. We stopped at the Mississippi Rest Center. Candace followed behind in the Jeep, which turned out to be kind of convenient because when we got there, we weren't sure where these sites were. The dog is crawling in my lap. We weren't sure where these pull-through sites were because they weren't right there where the semis and the cars park and all that. So we hopped in the Jeep, we drove around, we saw it, we figured out how to get there, which wasn't really a big deal. We would have seen it leaving there anyways. And get down. We would have seen it leaving there anyways, but it was convenient to hop in the Jeep, and that's one of the reasons why we're planning on double towing by putting a car on the back of the truck, is for the convenience of unhooking the Jeep and running around and going in and doing stuff. Yep. The other thing is that it allowed Candace to go get gas on her own, and she can get groceries if we need to while we're driving and all that, and I can just keep on going with the truck. So that was our first day. We spent the night there in Mississippi. Got up the next morning. We didn't unhook or anything, so getting on the road was pretty painless. And we drove to Lake Jackson, Texas, where we were meeting some friends. It was a harvest host. It had a big parking lot. It was easy to get into. Again, we didn't unhook.
Which harvest host? It was a golf course?
It was the
Wilderness
Golf Course.
Yeah.
Really nice golf course. They allowed us to walk the dog on the golf course paths and everything, so that was kind of nice. Mm-hmm. And then from there, the next morning, Candace went and visited with her friend. I got in the truck. I drove to Austin. Nice drive. Got to Austin, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to get into our site here. There's a whole bunch of stuff that went wrong with the arrival here, from them not having a site appropriate for our size, even though we told them how big we were, to telling us that they couldn't accommodate us after we'd made reservations and done background checks and deposits and all kinds of crazy crap in order to stay here long term. So it was just a big freaking headache that culminated in not getting into our spot very well because it was me and the campground people instead of Candace.
Yeah.
It was just a whole big mess. It even involved dropping the trailer 4 inches from the hitch to the bed of the truck. Freaking disaster. I'd use a different word, but we're going to try to make this somewhat family friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the time the day was over, I needed to drink, and I needed to drink profusely. I didn't, I don't think.
Yeah,
I just had one drink.
Yeah.
But it was 2 hours of stress directly related to this RV park that we'll name later.
Yeah. We'll probably write a pretty good review. It's a decent RV park, but the owners and it's been a hassle both times we come here. We won't be back. Yeah.
So anyways, no damage was done to the trailer. No damage was done to the truck. The nice thing about having that big flatbed is that the trailer just dropped a couple inches. Didn't really do anything. Was easily recoverable and all that.
Yeah.
So the actual towing experience
was great.
Was good.
Besides,
the trailer did have a little bit of sway every once in a while, which we didn't experience with the F350, and I think it's because the trailer actually sits a little nose down on the truck, and we've got to adjust that. I'm going to go ahead and put a riser underneath the hitch to try to get it level, because we already have the pin box as low as it can go.
Excuse me, y'all. Continue.
Candace is going to leave and check on the dogs.
I just heard something weird. Okay.
We're a little bit more stressed out about the dogs here because they are like super strict about everything.
Yeah. Can't have the dogs out, and we'll do a review. So we're not gonna go too deep in it, but the dogs can't be out. If you've seen any of our other videos, we usually have a dog fence up, and you can't have that here. You can't have tie outs. Like it's just nothing. Anyway, carry on.
Zero freedom. So anyways, the trailer would sway a little bit here and there, and I think part of that reason might be because the trailer is nose down. It needs to come up a couple inches. We're going to rectify that before we get on the road. Another possibility could be the weight distribution in the trailer. So we're going to try to change one thing at a time, but the first thing is to get the nose up and then take some weight out of the back of the trailer and put it on the truck, and see what that does, and then we'll go from there. Maybe,
excuse me.
Maybe there's some other things going on. But all in all, it was a decent towing experience. While I will say that for me driving this thing, I had to pay, it was a more active driving experience than driving with the F350, because I didn't have adaptive cruise, and I didn't have lane departure, and I didn't have all that other crap going on, right? So I had to pay attention more and actually drive more. But at the end of the drive, at the end of the day, I was not stressed out and feeling like I was drained and just over it. And that included a 7.5-hour day. So that's usually a pretty long day. I got done with the 7.5-hour day. I was fine. Took the dogs for a walk, rode bike with the dogs, was mentally alert. I wasn't fatigued like I usually am at the end of a long day. So like I said, it's a weird combination. It's a more active driving experience, especially because it's a 3-pedal automated transmission, which means you have to shift to get moving, and when you stop, you have to use a clutch. And you have to pay attention because the cruise control is an automatic. And the other thing we noted on it, or I noted, is that it takes forever to get up to 60 miles an hour. This thing is not a speed demon. Like the F350 would get right up and go to 65, 70 miles an hour. And this will get there, and once it gets there, it stays there. But it's designed to tow 40 to 80,000 pounds. So it's designed to get there slowly. And we just had a mic turn off.
Yeah. I don't know.
One of the mics just turned off. Hopefully you can hear us. So apologize for any audio issues. So yeah, it was a less stressful driving experience all in all. We need to get a couple things sorted out, and then we should be okay. So hit us up with any questions that you might have. Let us know if you have any questions about the experience, and we'll let you know.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear my outtake, so take it away.
You should be able to.
Is that?
Well, we gotta.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, we're tripping with the Smiths on YouTube. Look us up. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna back up. I'm not gonna hopefully need you because I got the camera.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Candy, as part of the vlog, tell them.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
Everybody is watching. See y'all.
You see the pullout.
Everybody's watching. We got this.
This is actually exciting.
I know it is.
More excitement than that.
getting everything set up and seeing how it works. We haven't actually hooked up, so I want to make sure all the lights and everything work. Can't really make that turn.
Yes.
So I'm going to back out a little ways and see if I can swing it over here and make a wide turn. Otherwise, we'll just back all the way out.
All right.
The first thing I do is pull test.
Okay. Whoa. You know that? Hey, you're chopped. Man, you're chopped. You sure you don't need me on the driver's side? Okay. You're not too close to that branch, are you? The top of the truck is so big. You got a little bit. Yeah. Yay. Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons we wanted it, right? Yep. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, that is it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I overall, just quick review. I thought it went smoothly until Jeff got here. I wasn't here to witness it, but all in all, I think we're going to be pretty happy with it and the comfortability of it. Once I'm not driving the Jeep. I'm not a great driver, road trip driver. It's crazy, y'all. Before we close out, I love road trips, but I'm not, like, if I'm driving for an extended amount of time, I'm very sleepy when I drive on trips. Whether I'm driving or in the passenger seat, always.
Yeah, she
I don't
knocks
know
out.
what it is, planes, everything, just out like a light. But
We'll be driving, and 30 minutes into the drive, she's over there,
yeah.
knocked out.
So, I'm really excited. Just wanted to share that. I'm excited to embark on this journey with the heavy duty truck. So, thank y'all. Go ahead.
If you're wondering why we're not double towing yet, it's because a couple things. First off, I wanted to make sure we could drive this thing the way it's set up, and the trailer didn't have any issues. The second reason is that supply chain is kind of jacked up right now, and we ordered a bumper to double tow with a month ago, and we're still waiting for it. So we'll probably be waiting for it for a couple more weeks, and then we'll get set up for double towing.
So that's why I'm driving the Jeep right now. Well, on the way here. So hopefully it'll be here when we leave. For when it's time to go.
Hopefully it'll be all set when we leave here.
All right, y'all, that's it then. Any questions, comments, drop them below, suggestions, what have you. Let us know. Give us a comment, a like, a subscribe. All the YouTube mumbo jumbo. Don't hit the notification bell so you know when we drop the next video. And we appreciate y'all. And we are, I don't know if we said this in the last video, last thing. We are at 1,000 subscribers, so we're really excited on celebration. And thank y'all for being here and for the support and the growth, helping us with our channel. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thanks for watching.